Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I will be telling you guys how I have never loved before. Basically I just want to come on here and tell you guys that I have never been in love before, and I feel like I say this in all my videos, and I feel like this is the last time I'm going to say this because I just want to clear the air, okay, and just get this off my mind, okay? I have never been in love, and as most of you guys already know, I never had a serious relationship. I've never had a serious relationship to where we both kind of saw forever with each other, where we both were in love with each other. I feel like I always felt like my relationships were really immature, and when I say that, I'm not bashing the other people or anything like that, but I just always felt like there was always something missing. It was never a serious relationship. As much as we always talked about being serious and stuff, I just never seen it as anything serious, you know? I never felt like I was a guy's world, or oh, he really respects me, or he really likes me, or wow, he treats me different than all the other girls he's been with, or just other girls, I never felt like a guy genuinely cared or even liked me. And I get a guy can tell you he likes you, but I think his actions definitely say otherwise, if a guy's I like you, but he just doesn't make time for you or anything, you're gonna start to doubt it. You're gonna be well, how do you like me, but you don't want to see me, or you're talking to 10 other girls or something, whatever the case may be, I just never felt like a guy, any guy genuinely cared, and I always felt the reason why I say immature is because I always felt whether it's on my part or their part, I just always felt one was disconnected from the other. I always felt one person was a lot in it more than the other person was, I could be so in it and I can want this person, and I'm oh my gosh, yes, I really like you and I want to see where things go, but this person has other plans. They're I always felt I always called myself the halfway girlfriend, and what that means is basically this guy comes along and he flirts with me, and I'm sarcastic and everything and blah blah blah, and then he's okay, I kinda, could see something, not really, but we can give it a try here and see where things go. And then just never happened. I never had a serious relationship. I've never had a long-term relationship. I never felt like a guy was fully in love with me. And I get and I think, and I'm a firm believer that there's a difference between you loving someone and then you being in love with a person. There's two different things, because you can love anyone, but to be in love with someone, you just do not fall out of that. And I never had that before. I never felt oh, I'm in love with this person or whatever. And I never felt like a guy was ever in love with me. I just kind of always felt oh, I'm kind of his girlfriend, I'm his girlfriend, and we tried to play house and everything, and oh, he's my boyfriend, and I'm his girlfriend, but there was no there was nothing to prove that, there was nothing to say oh, we're down for each other, we're hella serious, we're we want everything together, it was just always childish, whether it's on my part or their part, whatever, it don't even matter. But I don't know, I just feel I need to come on here and say this, because I feel I always say oh, I've never been the real girlfriend, and I feel I have to get you guys to see my point of view, so yeah. So basically I just never been in love before, and again, for those of you that are how do you know you've never been in love before, if you've been in love before, because that person's always going to mean something to you. And I can honestly look back in all my relationships, if I can fully remember them all, but I can look back on them and be no, I never was never in love with any of these people, or I never had serious feelings for them or anything like that. And I think when you get older you kind of realize it, you're wow, I was so young and naive, and I just wanted a boyfriend or whatever. And I'm not saying I just wanted a boyfriend just to want a boyfriend, but well, that, but I don't know, it's just weird, I guess, I was trying to go there. I don't know what I was trying to say there, okay? But yeah, so I have never been in love before, and it doesn't make any sense, because I'm the most biggest hopeless romantic. y'all, like my friends, like they'll be saying something, like something so cute, and I'll just be sitting there like crying in the corner. I'm like, oh my god, that is so cute, you know, like whatever, like, and that, but because I think the reason why is because like I never got that before. So for me, like to like have my hopes like really high and my standards like really 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 high, it's just like that's probably why, like, you know, I mean my standards are forever gonna be high, okay, but like that's the thing, like I've never been in love, like I never felt like a guy was ever in love with me, like I never felt like I was the only one, like I would never feel like I was a guy's world. And when I say that, I don't mean like for you guys like to be like, oh, like, you know, just because we're with our girl, like, doesn't mean, like, she's our whole world, like, we have our own life to live, and I get that, but I'm saying, like, you know how, like, in relationships, like, a guy's like, dang, like, I see something in her that's different, or, like, damn, like, she's, like, really special, like, she has something about her, and, like, you always want to be by her, and, like, you always want to see your girl happy, and, like, you never want to make her upset. I never got that before, like, I never was, like, treated like a princess or anything like that, not that, you know, not that that matters, but like, you know, and I think also like the way that your dad raises you, I think that also kind of plays like a big like concept in all of this, but that's like for another video. But like, yeah, so basically I just want to come on here and tell you guys that I've never been in love before. I've never had a serious relationship. I've never, you know, never lived with a guy. I never stayed over a guy's place or anything like that. I never really lived, basically, you know, not that you need a guy to live, okay, because listen, baby girl, you can live without a dude, okay, but yeah, so if you are on the same boat as me, you've never been in a relationship, you've never been in love, you know, you've had crushes, but they really didn't go anywhere, give this video a thumbs up, so that way we can rally together, and we can be homies, we can be friends, and hopefully one day our Prince Charming and our princesses are gonna come along and they're gonna sweep us up our feet, and it's gonna be so romantic and so cute. Okay, anyways, that's probably why. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, you know, I hope someone out there feels like the same way I do, because like I want to be in love. Like, time is a ticking, okay, like look, you know, I want to be in love with the right person though. Like, I'm not trying to rush anything with the wrong person or like the wrong people or anything, because then that just messes everything up, like, you know. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you have never been in a relationship, if you have ever been heartbroken, if you ever had a crush, and basically you're lonely, you're happy, you're vulnerable, you're naive, anything just like this video, okay? I'll see y'all next time. Bye!